Welcome to Aligned for Success podcast, where we help chiropractors create practices that truly serve their life's vision. I'm your host, Dr. Nikki Cottis, and I'm here to show you how to break free from stagnation, grow your practice, and rediscover the joy of why you became a chiropractor to begin with. Whether you're looking to boost your revenue, spend more time with family, or simply enjoy practice life again, you're in the right place. Let's align your path to success. Hey everyone, today I want to share with you a little bit more about me so you can understand why you would even maybe want to listen to this podcast to begin with. I am a chiropractor and I live in practice in Gulf Shores, Alabama, but I am actually a northerner through and through. So born and raised in Pennsylvania. If someone had ever told me, Nikki, someday you're going to live in Alabama, you're going to open a practice, and oh yeah, you're going to get married and start a family there too, I would have thought they were absolutely insane. So all of that to say, you really just never know where your life is going to take you and how it's going to end up. But man, I am so grateful for the life that I have built in Gulf Shores. And today I want to just share with you a little about my journey to owning a business. When I first graduated, I had literally no desire to open my own business, to start a practice. I was completely content being an associate and being part of someone's team. So I am a person who I kind of got thrown into business ownership because I got let go of a job that I literally thought I would be at mostly forever. So I never planned on leaving, and I certainly never planned on opening my own practice. Even when I got let go, I was engaged to my now husband, Jonathan, and we talked about different solutions for me finding a new job. And I was like, well, I can look here or there, and it would just require a little bit of a commute, and that would be okay. And we can make that happen. And he just basically sat me down and asked me if I was insane. And I was like, what do you even mean? So Jonathan, my husband, was the one who encouraged me to start my own business. And I am just literally forever grateful. I didn't think I could do it. I thought it would be, I didn't know what I was doing. And so he was like, you can do this. I can help you. We can figure it out. And I think that's one of the most important things of looking back, learning lessons on owning a business, is that there's never been anything that's happened that I haven't been able to figure out. Have I always had all of the answers? Heck no. Have I always wanted to do this? No way. Have there been days where I'm like, F this, I'm going to just give my practice away and just go work for someone else? More than I would like to admit. So all of that to say is that entrepreneurship is hard, and it's not this beautiful thing, and it's not for everyone either. And so if you're listening to this and you are an associate, I want you to know that you can really have a great life being a part of someone's team. I also want to share with you guys just how I became a coach at The Wealthy Practitioner. And well, basically I asked Stephanie for a job, which if you know me at all, I'm like very non-confrontational and very afraid of pretty much everything. And so I was at an event with Steph, and I was just starting to think that maybe I wanted to do some coaching, basically because that's what everybody does when they find a little bit of success in chiropractic, let's be real. And I was at a conference with her, and we had to write down a list of write down all the things you love to do in your business and write down all the things you hate to do in your business. And I just peeked over at Steph's list, and everything that she didn't like to do, I loved to do, and vice versa. And so I just simply said, hey, all of these things on your list, I can do that for you. And what do you know? She was like, okay, let's do it. So all of that to say too, you never know what opportunities are waiting for you in the future and as part of someone else's team. So you can build a business, you can have a brick and mortar. You can also be an empowered team member on someone else's team and help drive the vision and mission forward. And I honestly love to do both. I have a business for chiropractic, and I could not imagine not having that at this point in my my life and all of the success and all of the people that I've been able to help, all of the team members that I've been able to influence their life choices, decisions, just teaching them about chiropractic, giving them a job, giving them literal income. It's one of the most fulfilling things that I have ever done and will ever do in my whole life. But on the flip side of that, being a part of the Wealthy Practitioner team is literally where I want to be. And so we can have both, right? And so we can be a part of a team, we can own a business, we can have a combo of things. And what I hope you guys learn from listening to this podcast is that you can have whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. If you want to have a business, we're going to share stories with you of people who have built incredible businesses. Maybe some of them have always known that they want to own a business, or maybe you're like me and you have no desire to ever figure out taxes, figure out hiring, firing, legalities of things, figuring out where is my next new patient coming from. You can literally decide. And so we're going to share stories of associates, people who have multiple businesses, people who have owned a business and left to be an associate, and vice versa. So we're going to share all of the stories in a hope that you guys learn that the most important thing you can really do with your life is live a life that aligns with the values that you're trying to create. So if owning a business and working 7 days a week doesn't sound like it's for you, then maybe it's not, and that's okay. If being an associate sounds like it's for you, but you think that you're supposed to take the next step and it doesn't feel right, that's okay. We're going to share all these stories. We're going to talk about hardships, but most importantly, we're going to talk about the triumphs that sit on the other side. And so I mentioned a little bit ago that I literally could not imagine my life if I didn't own a business at this point in time. Owning a business has given me a sense of security, as weird as that sounds, and freedom with my time and my finances that I never thought would ever be possible for me. And that's the thing, right, you guys, is that all of us have this within us where we think that something's simply not possible for me. But I am here to tell you that anything you want is possible. You just need to have the right mindset and, most importantly, the right resources. So I am so thrilled to share my story and my mission and my vision with you. If you have a story that you would also like to share with other chiropractors, if you feel like I've had a really hard time, or I've actually had this amazing thing happen to me and my business is awesome, send me a message. I'd love to have you on the show too, so that more people can learn about all of the different experiences that we go through as business owners and as chiropractors. So thank you all so much for tuning in. And I hope that every week I bring you something that you look forward to listening to. Thanks for tuning in to Aligned for Success. If today's episode resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe and leave a review. This helps other chiropractors find their way to practice freedom too. Remember, true success comes from when your practice aligns with your life's purpose. Until next time, I'm Dr. Nikki Cottis, reminding you that a thriving practice and a fulfilling life go hand in hand. See you next week.